Let's get ready to rumble! Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Marv on Air. Monday, March 20th, 2023. And there is no beat drop because, as you can tell, we did not get the camera set, but there's a new set in town. Season 2 of Marv on Air has officially begun. Let us know in the comments if you like the new setup. If you're new to the channel, be sure to check out one of our old videos to see just how different everything is. But boy, do we have a lot to cover, and I am super excited to get this whole. I like this whole thing we got going.
I think
here.
this is great. I think this is great. Can we show the couch quick?
Yeah, we've got James over on the couch, riding solo.
The myth, the legend.
How are we doing, James?
I'm doing pretty good right now.
Awesome.
A little under the weather. Sinus is kind of clogged. You can hear it.
I'm sorry to hear that.
But, I'm sneezing fucking cannonballs, though. I'm scaring people off with the sneezes.
He's been launching snot out.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Any bad sneezes like in class? Like,
I didn't go to class today. Fuck
ooh,
class.
gotcha.
One of those days.
My math teacher barely speaks English, and my psych teacher's fucking... He talks like he's on opiates. He's fucking real yeah, he's real slow.
Interesting.
But,
well, I'm glad that you're at least here. We definitely appreciate it. And we've got Alex behind the hut as per usual. Alex, go ahead and go ahead and show up. You got the crazy hippie glasses on today.
Yeah, we also had these, but we didn't go with that.
Interesting. Well,
hand me those.
Yeah, give those over to James.
All right, we had a little live.
But for today, we've got a packed slate, if you will. We're going to go a little bit of free agency talk, cover the March Madness that was Thursday through Sunday, right? It was those 4 days. Yep, and we'll talk obviously a little bit of spring break, and then we've got a very exciting tier talk for you guys as we do every Monday. So let's start off with spring break. Obviously, we took a week off. Redden and I took a trip down to Florida. We can recap that a little bit. But did you two do anything exciting, James? I'm assuming you went back to town as well.
I worked. I drove a forklift. Love driving my forklift. Huh?
You certified?
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, baby.
I'm not actually certified. That's stolen valor. That's stolen valor.
Oh,
that was not cool.
But I like driving my forklift, moving pallets and shit.
Do you have like an assigned forklift?
No.
So
it's just your forklift.
But like when I'm in town, nobody else drives the forklift as much as I do.
Gotcha.
So Friday, I think it was like 28 degrees where I was.
Wow.
I had 2 full shingle trucks. I had to unload 18 pallets each. That shit blows. All I had on was like a fucking hoodie and fucking like sweatpants.
Wow.
Couldn't feel my fingers. Couldn't feel my nose or my toes.
But hey, you were running the forklift.
Fuck yeah, I was on the forklift.
That's what matters.
Nobody else moving that thing like I am.
Hey, proud. Alex, did you do anything exciting, or were you just chilling back at home?
No, dude, I didn't even get to work. I got like 2 days of work and only made $400. So
Only.
yeah. We only
only
spent
$500.
I think we might have spent right around the 500 mark there, so that was definitely something. Redden and I, obviously, we traveled 27 hours down and like 25 back. We went down South Florida. I did not know how south we were going.
It was crazy. Like once we got
What
to
part
Florida,
did you guys go to?
like Naples area.
Naples
You went to Naples?
Yeah,
Like
it's like the
cool
most
town right
south
north of it.
freaking town in Florida.
My grandma lives in like Fort Myers.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
like 20 minutes north of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
It's
mean,
not
like
the most south, but I mean, you guys are
like
right on
Miami's
the.
farther south, but like I think on the like Gulf Coast side is the farthest south before you go to like Everglades.
Yeah, it'll go that,
all
and then
Everglades,
the
more or less.
Everglades is like the tip of the dick of
Yeah.
Florida, and then Miami is on the Atlantic side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Miami's
Exactly.
the other nutsack.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying it's the tip of the dick of Florida.
Miami?
No,
Miami
Everglades
and
are,
Everglades.
Yeah, then Miami is a nutsack on one side.
No,
and
bro.
Naples is
a nutsack
the
on
other. Yeah. I
No,
that.
like Orlando and Tampa is part of the shaft, and then
Yep.
you go all the way down to the Everglades in Miami, which is the tip.
I think you think Miami's more south than it is.
No, it is south.
It was like straight.
It goes
east of us.
Everglades. It goes Everglades, and then on this side, it's Miami, Fort Lauderdale.
Well, we're not getting into
And then
the
Key
semantics
West
of
is like the jizz.
the
yeah.
map.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Key
kinda,
West
actually,
is something
now you
else.
say that. Oh man, but yeah, we drove all the way down there. We had a hell of a week, really. A lot of watching some March Madness. We'll touch on that. I was surprised. We obviously were in the Eastern time zone, so we were watching games till like midnight or 1.
That was nice.
That was really cool.
That was nice.
I really enjoyed that. And then we did do a combine down there.
We did.
Really excited. We're
We did.
gonna get that edited and put out for you guys. It's really pretty high
That's gonna
quality
be
content.
an editing nightmare.
Oh yeah, don't get me wrong. This is gonna be our biggest project yet, but we're excited to put it out for you guys.
It'll be
and-
out by May.
yeah,
maybe
easily,
maybe.
easily May.
Yeah.
Probably like, beginning of May. That's my goal.
Yeah, it'll be ready for spring break next year.
yeah.
So
Yeah, and then you'll get the one from next year. 2
Yeah,
years from now.
exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, we've got a timeline to it all. But before we get into March Madness, like I was just talking about, we do have some free agency to cover because we took basically like kind of like a week and a half off, and free agency just exploded. And I've got a couple of the biggest ones here. I don't know if do you have a couple you want to touch on that were
not
really ringing
really.
your bell?
Whatever you want to go with.
So the biggest one for me, obviously, Mike Gesicki to the Patriots is going to be big time for us. We picked up a couple other loose ends here and there, but I was really excited about Mike Gesicki adding some firepower to that offense. We've obviously got Bill O'Brien, the new offensive coordinator. I'm pretty excited about that. We did lose Jacoby Myers. I'm not exactly the most upset about that. He's going to the Raiders. And he's the one that threw the game away in the Raiders game, if anybody remembers. Alex, I think you were there for that game. Do you remember me just leaving the house? I was so upset.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that one was – I did not enjoy watching that game at all. Obviously, other big news. This is all, like, pretty old, but DJ Moore to the Bears in a package deal that gave the Panthers #1 pick. That's pretty big. And then today, I believe it was, Adam Thielen went to the Panthers as well. So the Panthers are gearing up. They've made a couple other moves. They're gearing up to get their offense ready for a quarterback with that #1 pick is what I'm assuming. My question for you, Redden, is do you think the Panthers will trade away the #1 pick? Do you think they'll trade back, or do you think they're going to take a quarterback there?
Yeah, I mean, that's really something that's, like, interesting to, like, think about. Like, the Bears obviously made sense for them to trade it away, but what's the Panthers' plan with it? I think a lot of people want to say that they're going to take either, like, Bryce Young or C.J. Stroud with the #1 pick. Apparently, they really like C.J. Stroud. I'm not sure. To me, they're in a position where I would trade it back.
I think you would as well. Yeah.
I think that's what makes the most sense. Like, you just got rid of DJ Moore. Like, it doesn't seem like bringing in a young quarterback right now is, like,
the smartest.
a big thing to do with this draft class of quarterbacks. Like, I think they should trade it back and try to get something good in the next draft or two. But I don't know. This quarterback draft class just doesn't feel like one where it's like, I want the #1 pick. you
Right.
know?
Yeah, I agree with you. And I don't know if it was mind games or what. I don't know. I actually don't know a lot if it was the quarterback or – no, not the quarterback. The GM or the coach that was saying, we're not taking height into this. Like, we're going to look at all of them equally. I think that's a mind ploy. I don't think that's
A little smoke screen.
I don't think that's securing they're going to take it. I think they could be still shopping that pick around.
Oh, they definitely are. And
Yeah.
I think they'd be stupid to just be like, nope, it's ours. Nobody touch them. I think the whole height thing was just a smoke screen.
Yeah.
It's like put out that we're doing everything just so that way nobody can be like, oh, we heard this rumor. It's like, yeah, we're just looking at everything. Maybe height doesn't matter. Maybe it does. I think it's just all just speculation at this point.
It's almost leverage, if you will. And speaking of leverage, the biggest conversation topic right now has got to be Rodgers, right? Rodgers to the Jets, and who has leverage. So Rodgers came out on the Pat McAfee show and said he does want to play for the Jets. He decided he's going to be playing there next year, if at all possible. And the Packers and the Jets are trying to iron out who is going to be, trading what in this scenario. Obviously, Rodgers to the Jets, but what are the picks looking like, and what are the players and all that? A lot of people think Packers have leverage here. And to me, it's the Jets.
They lost all of it once Rodgers went on Pat McAfee's show.
That and what the GM was saying with, like, if all goes against what we are planning, then, Rodgers will be playing for us. It's like,
Exactly.
You just threw away your leverage right there.
Like, Green Bay, their cards are on the table. And I guess Rodgers are as well, but...
Well, the biggest thing is Green Bay's going to take a cap hit. The
Big
Jets
time.
are not going to take a cap hit if they don't get this trade done.
Correct.
Yeah, and obviously it's made clear that the Packers don't want to move forward with Rodgers, and the Jets are like, well, why are we going to pay you top dollar for a guy you don't want?
Exactly.
That
So
doesn't
now
make sense.
Now the Jets can kind of like wait them out, really. Too.
Yeah.
Like
Make them make a deal at the end of the line here.
Which, I mean, that is the one thing, though, that would hurt the Jets is they've done all this building up. What if Green Bay is just like all of a sudden, nope, never mind.
Yeah.
You know? But they've made it too clear, I think, that they don't want the, weird psycho quarterback who does drugs on the side on their team.
Drugs.
Which I guess makes sense, but I don't know. I think this deal is going to happen. It's got to be like this week.
I would think so.
I'd be shocked if it goes any longer than that.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear that Rodgers is out of Green Bay. It's going to be interesting to see him interacting with the New York reporters.
That's going to be nuts.
That's
going to be
incredible.
Been a hoot.
Yeah, he's been a hoot in Green Bay, and that's a smaller market team.
It's a small list market team.
Small list?
Green Bay, Wisconsin,
Detroit?
Detroit's a way bigger market than Green Bay.
Really?
Oh yeah.
By
Look,
far.
there's like 100,000 people in Green Bay.
I mean, if you're talking about like just the city, Detroit hasn't beat. But Green Bay.
It also depends on how good they are.
Green
right?
Bay has a lot of the fucking Midwest.
Yeah, Green Bay has a bigger brand. I'd 100% agree with that. But I'm saying like the media presence in Detroit is bigger than in Green Bay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I see where you're coming from. Yeah. It's
Comparing
just
an
going to
ant
be
to a
interesting.
bee, but
Yeah. I mean, with the Jets, it's New York.
Yeah,
It's a whole different ballgame.
You get thrown to the fire in the New York media. I mean, that's just how it tends to go.
That's how it's going to be.
I think Rodgers will throw fire right back at them.
Yeah.
Rodgers to New York will be entertaining.
This might be the most entertaining
bare
season.
minimum.
Yeah. This might be the most
It'll at
entertaining
least be
season we've
like
seen.
some type of episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Like,
Yeah.
At baseline, that's what's going to happen.
Bare
Maybe we get some
minimum.
wins out of them, too. Who knows?
Yeah, I think the Jets are going to play really well with Rodgers at quarterback there. We'll have to see. Obviously, there's a lot of other moves. We've got Ramsey to the Dolphins. That could be one of the best backfields as far as defense goes in the league. With Xavier, is it Xavier Hutchinson? No.
Yeah.
Not Xavier Hutchinson.
That's the Iowa State
wide receiver at Iowa State.
Yeah.
You know who I'm talking about, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, and obviously Jalen Ramsey, and then Mayfield to the Bucks. Interesting there. We've got Garoppolo to the Raiders, so they basically switched out a quarter for a quarter. I don't really know what they were doing there.
Yeah.
Their only hope is that Garoppolo has the connection with McDaniel. And
I don't know. Yeah. Are they paying Garoppolo less? They have to be, right?
have to be. I didn't look at the exact contracts. That's on me. But that one didn't seem like it. I mean, I saw it coming from a mile away, but it wasn't
didn't
one
do
I was.
anything.
Yeah, it wasn't.
The
like
Raiders are still just the Raiders.
They didn't get a lot better. Oh, and a bigger one. Actually, speaking of the Raiders, was Darren Waller to the Giants. That's huge.
Yeah,
That's huge.
I don't know what they're doing there.
Yeah.
That was like the one thing they had going for them.
Yeah, and Josh Jacobs, which they franchise tagged, and Devontae Adams. Those are the three guys, and they took a third of it away. It's not. I don't like that.
Jimmy G doesn't throw to tight ends, I guess. Maybe that's the thought process over there.
Maybe they knew. Maybe they knew. I like the Giants odds. Saquon, Daniel Jones, and
Giants are gonna be fun.
Giants are going to be fun to watch. That is for sure. I don't think there's a whole lot of. I've got a bunch of names down here. Most of these are
None of them
kind of
matter.
relevant, honestly. But we can jump right into the March Madness. There's a
do
lot to cover. Round of 64 and 32 happened this weekend. Man, that was fun to watch. I always forget how fun it is when there's just so many games going on, and you've got your bracket up, and you're like, oh, I need Maryland in this game, and the rest of the room's like, no, go West Virginia. And they squeaked out a win by 2 there, and I remember that game vividly because that was the first game of this tournament. And obviously, Redden, myself, and Mini Marv behind the camera there are part of a group. Part of a March Madness group,
Bracket,
if you will.
baby.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I like.
It's weird how one person isn't.
We're missing
Weird how
someone.
we're like missing one of the main people of the show.
I made an account and then I just didn't make a bracket. So
I thought you made a bracket, but you didn't
He
apply.
didn't make it for us.
Yeah, it's
He
like,
took
No,
it's like you
my,
chose not
Wow.
to put it in ours.
my spring break employer said I needed to fill out a bracket, so I filled out a bracket and everything.
Not.
You get paid to
not
fill out the
ours.
bracket?
Yeah.
'Cause that's
I
a
was
good
on,
deal.
I was on the clock. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
so
you got to
that's
fill it
where
out
we
on
went
the-
wrong. That's
yeah,
where
we should have
okay.
paid you guys
Yeah.
to do that. That's on me. That's smart though.
My time's valuable.
Kind
That's
of
why he's paying me.
kind of wacky, didn't like at least to put it in our group to see. But it sounds like you had Baylor winning it. That's what
I
you
did
said.
have Baylor winning it. Just how the
Oh, I
cookie
see why you
crumbled.
didn't put it in the group. Don't want to get
Listen, dude,
flamed.
I could give a fuck about most of basketball.
Really? this is like the most exciting time of year, and I don't know anything about basketball.
I feel like March is like the only time where it's like
If I have to sit down in front of a TV and watch them go back and forth, and then be like, "Yes, I could do this all night," like that does
Really?
not excite me. In the
Wow,
slightest.
that's crazy. Because like I don't even know basketball.
March
and
is
I'll
like
do
the
that.
best sports month.
It's got to be up there. It's definitely up there.
Besides the first 2 weeks. Okay, the end of March is the best time in sports.
I'm with you. I'm with you there. So speaking of the bracket, obviously we've got some pretty big upsets. Virginia fell to Furman, 4 on a 13 there, and we had our second ever 16 seed beating a 1 seed.
Let me demonstrate how much I don't know about basketball. I don't know what a guard does. I don't know what a forward does.
Well, that's
I think
impressive.
power forward, that's a position, correct?
Yeah.
That is it's a spot.
Those are the only positions I know. I don't know what they do. I don't know what they specialize in.
So you're looking forward to
All
like
I hear
October
is-
when we're talking football again.
Fuck no.
Whoa,
I still don't know what the hell you guys are talking about.
He doesn't
James.
want to be here.
Dude,
James is like, I'm just here for the tier
I
talk.
think over the summer I learned what man and zone coverage was.
Oh, there we go.
You're getting there.
I'm not
I'm
a
getting-
good
hoping.
start.
I'm hoping the show will like teach
What
you.
is ISO?
That's a
For
basketball.
basketball?
Yeah.
It's like one man takes care of the whole offense. So he's gonna like dribble and make his own shot. No passing.
Isolation, like if you have like one really good player, you'll have your 4 other players like go to one side and have the one really good player on the other side. So then it's just like 1-on-1 between your best player
So it's a
and
ball hawk.
one of them. Yeah,
Yeah, basically. But that dude's got to be a dude.
yeah.
You got to be a real guy.
It's like
The high
Iverson.
school right next to my high school that I went to, they won state for 4A.
Wow. That's pretty
Yeah,
high
man.
up.
They're pretty good.
did they run ISO?
That's
I
all
have
they
no
ran.
fucking clue. They have one kid going to Iowa. His
So he's
dad
probably
was
not that
my
good,
Yeah,
weightlifting
he's all right.
my weightlifting coach for.
I gotcha.
Well, speaking of
High school
Iowa,
went
we're gonna bring up this tier list. We brought up the best upsets in the last 5 years, and I looked at all the brackets, and Iowa was consistently lackluster.
Underperformed.
Oh my
Wait,
god!
like University of Iowa?
Yes.
Yeah, they blow.
Every single year.
My dad gets
it's like
mad
Purdue.
at how bad they are.
It is like Purdue.
It's Purdue and Iowa.
Yeah.
I bet you that's fucking 60% of the bracket.
Like
Yeah.
Iowa's Fran McCaffrey, I think he's been there for like 13, 14 years now. He's never made a Sweet 16.
Never, ever.
I think he's won in the round of 64 once, maybe twice.
Maybe twice. Yeah, once seems low, but
My dad will literally go, yeah, there goes Iowa again in the first round. That sad sack of shit program can't win a damn thing.
Well, then there's
Oh.
Purdue.
Purdue was almost worse, and I saw it coming. I didn't
Yeah.
see the 16 seed,
Yeah.
but I knew it was going to be before.
I
the
thought
Sweet
Memphis
16.
was going to get him.
Yeah, I was surprised it was the FDU Farley Dickinson University, but did you? I guess if you didn't really know what you were doing, I'm not really.
Did you watch
What?
FDU game?
Fuck
the Purdue
no.
game? Well, come on now. Come on.
Guys, I have a life.
Come on. Okay, so
I was
this was an
working
interesting.
40 hours a week.
This was an interesting one because we were driving up from Florida at this point, and we stopped at what was it? 7-Eleven?
Circle K?
Circle K.
Southern gas station.
Between Circle K and a
Southern
Taco
gas
Bell.
station.
And
Circle
we
No,
stopped the
man.
car. Everyone, the front people got like outside the car. We're looking in.
Yep.
We were all sitting there rooting on FDU. It was a really fun experience.
That
This
was
is what makes
nuts.
March so cool.
Yeah.
Like you will stop your road trip.
That
to
was
watch.
That was like 11 o'clock at night, too,
Yeah, it's
probably.
like-
Like the people in the gas
I'd
station
only
with
stop
us
my
had to be
road
like, what the
trip
hell?
if I like hit a raccoon and I'd go look at it or something.
Wow.
Like,
Yeah, we were super hyped about that one. That one was really cool. Obviously, I
maybe
had
like
oral-
there was a big car crash and I can go look.
really.
Dude, you guys stopped your car to go watch a game,
We had it on.
We
And
had,
it was
we had
just
to
like
stop to get gas, and we already had the game
and you
playing.
guys were just like looking at it.
yeah.
So we just huddled around a computer.
Yeah, it was a really cool experience, though. I was a big fan. I'm looking at like the biggest upsets here. Obviously, Iowa State shot like 2 for 60.
Yeah, that was
They're fucking
impressive.
Garbage.
I
pretty
thought
sure-
about putting up some tape like on all this shit here because it's embarrassing. It was hard to watch.
Didn't they shoot like 9% from 3? I'm pretty sure
I think
they
that would
shot
be
9%.
generous.
We don't have Caleb Grill.
That's true.
Did that ever come out and where he went?
That would have had been the only excuse that they could roll with because it was
And
it was
even then.
abysmal.
They shit the bed.
It was horrible. We were watching it and it was just like I don't think a single shot was made for like 20 minutes.
Oh,
Like,
at least.
Dude, it was 2-22.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was.
And then we
bad.
made a run at the end of the first half, and I was like, okay, we might have found
Yeah.
our rhythm. And then we came out and we missed like 15 in a
There
row.
was
feel like
no
Holmes-
fucking rhythm
Yeah,
if you're
Holmes
down
hit a few
20.
shots, and then second half, they decided they didn't want to score in the second half either.
It was just it was horrible. Was what it was. I couldn't believe I was rooting for him. Really.
Yeah, it was just bad.
Pitt moved on and then lost to Xavier by 11. So shout out Cole for putting Iowa State in the finals. That was a
Yeah.
bold move.
You got to respect the effort there.
My
know,
dog
the-
can make a better fucking bracket than that. That's so dumb.
One, I saw it on Twitter. I think there was like people have like, okay, pick this treat for this team for the
Oh.
dog and stuff. And one of the dogs was like doing extremely well for whatever
Really?
reason. Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
It was super annoying.
It does feel like that sometimes. It feels like it can be completely random when you look at like obviously
Yeah.
you're like, oh, I was filling out my bracket. I go, oh, all the 1 seeds are like guaranteed in the first round, right?
Yeah.
Nope. That's just how it goes. That's March Madness for you.
No, I mean, like me, I had Virginia in my Final Four because
Yep.
I was like, oh, they're coming off, lackluster ACC tournament, but whatever, I can't stand Alabama, and they're in the same region. And I knew Arizona was going to lose. I had
I
them
love
losing.
Alabama.
Not first round, but second round. You love Alabama?
I love Alabama.
I like
'Cause
them
they
to
kill
win it.
people?
Huh?
Because they kill people?
Is that why,
Well,
James?
I like the football team, but I thought this
Oh,
year
come on.
that their basketball team, they were out for redemption because Alabama this year
They
in
still
football
are.
wasn't great.
Still in it.
But yeah, those guys definitely did kill a person, didn't they? Allegedly.
They knew a guy
One
that
of
knew
them
a
did.
guy. Yeah.
One of them was the trigger
Their
man, wasn't it?
mailman. Their
No,
mailman,
he gave it to the other guy. He gave the gun to the other guy, I thought.
Okay.
the mailman. Their mailman's uncle's dogs, dog
Previous
sitters.
owner. Yeah.
Yeah.
Something along
It was
those
the
lines.
one
Dog
guy's
sitters.
gun.
Yeah, but he gave it to the other guy, I thought. Regardless, Alabama is my champion in my bracket, so I'm feeling pretty good thus far. We've got a couple of, like Kansas is out, Purdue is out, 1 seeds are flying left and right. Houston did not look that good. I didn't think. They obviously won pretty handily in both their games, but we'll have to see how they fare against Miami.
When are the next rounds for it?
Is it start Thursday or does it start Friday?
What's that?
When does the next round start?
Thursday.
Okay, yeah, so coming right up.
Okay.
Right
We'll play
after.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday again.
Perfect. We'll do a preview on Wednesday. This is more of a recap than anything. Alex, you have a pretty good bracket. You are actually currently leading the group. How are we feeling about where
See,
we're
if
standing?
I was in it, I'd probably be
No,
ahead.
you
but
wouldn't.
No. Alex
probably
is
would be.
dominating with
I
me.
probably would be.
Of course, it's you and
I
me.
had
at
Purdue
the top.
losing and Arizona and Virginia.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
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 Well, you also had Baylor as your champion, so
They're doing good. Or did they lose? I don't know.
I don't even know.
Okay, you guys are only
Yeah.
barely ahead of me.
It's not really that far.
But when you look at max points, that's the biggest thing,
Yeah,
right?
You guys are 200 ahead of me.
Yeah.
250.
That's a lot of points.
That's like, how many points? Don't you get like 100 for the Final Four
Yeah, it's
Oh, that's
360 per round.
total?
Well,
What's
Yeah.
the
So it'll be
closest
the same
March
every
Madness
like,
bracket that's ever
it's just
been?
going to incrementally go up. Double.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
So it's like 10 for the first 36 games,
And then
20 for
and
the
then
next
40
16.
for the Sweet 16.
Yep. So each of these games, and you and me are pretty close. I think we both have like 4 games that we can earn points in.
I don't know why the fuck I have Marquette going to the Final Four.
I did as well, actually.
I'm only short one Final Four team.
That's up
Baylor-
in Wisconsin, right? Marquette.
Who?
Where's
Marquette's in Milwaukee. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
There you go.
Yeah.
But-
I don't know.
You got to feel for Purdue this year though. They've lost their
3 years
entire
in a
fan
row.
base.
Oh yeah.
Like
Yeah. There was a TikTok song I saw that they were like singing about it in a car about how shitty they are, but they're still gonna
Wow.
rep black and gold.
Oh
My friend
We
goes to
know they're gonna
Purdue.
lose.
Really?
Yeah.
they've
Well,
lost.
how is the vibe over there then? Have you gotten a feel for
I
the
didn't
Purdue
go
campus?
to Purdue.
Mm.
I haven't
You
asked
text
him.
them,
or-
Yeah.
tell them they suck.
He could give a fuck about that. But
Oh, well, you should text him anyways. Tell him his entire university and his degree's fraudulent because his team can't figure out how to beat a 16 seed in March Madness.
Or a 13 seed, or
I'll
a
text
15
him that right now.
seed.
I'll text him.
Let him know. You got to assert dominance there.
Type
Show
that
him
down,
what's
copy
up.
paste it to me. I'll send it to him.
All right. I'll get on that.
Well, if he's tuning in, you
He'll
heard it
probably
here.
just agree and be like, "Yeah, I know. They're a poverty program."
Yeah. Well, they did not look good in that game, obviously, it was pretty evident their only offense was
Edie.
Edie. Yeah, and
And they just had like FDU.
His name is Edie.
Zach
Yeah,
Edie.
Zach Edie.
And it's
That's
funny,
awful.
FDU had the lowest, like in the tournament, the lowest effective height rating. I don't know what effective height rating
They were the
means.
shortest
I'm guessing
team,
that's-
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were the lowest. They were shortest team.
Yeah.
And they beat the tallest
Purdue was
rated
the
team.
tallest, yeah.
It was funny because they just had like 3 little guards out there. Whenever Zach Edie, their like 7'3" kid, would catch the ball, they just have 3 little guards just like run around him in circles and stuff. And just
It's like
poke
that's like
at him.
having the last name. That's like being named like Sarah Smells Like Fish. That's awful.
Edie?
I don't think Edie's
ED,
that bad.
erectile dysfunction.
Ooh.
Oh.
Didn't think about
Oh
that.
I was thinking about how it's spelled.
Yeah.
no, man.
Yikes.
ED. That's
is-
bad.
I wish I would have thought of that.
That is very
Sarah
smart.
Smells
James.
Like Fish.
That would have been a good joke.
Ruthless, James. Damn.
Sarah, it stinks.
Hey, we still
God.
wow. We still have Princeton left in the bracket. That's pretty sweet.
Sarah Lazy.
That is awesome, actually. Big fan of Princeton still being alive.
They're fun.
They are a
They're
fun team to watch.
They're like good too. Like they beat Arizona like pretty
pretty handedly. Yeah.
And then their last game they just like took care of business again. And it's like who are these people?
Yeah, they beat Missouri by 15 points. So
Yeah, they might make the Final Four. That'd be
you
pretty
think?
sweet.
They've got
I
Creighton.
didn't want them to win it all.
They've
That'd be
got
awesome.
Creighton and then the winner of Bama versus San Diego State. So they do have a bit of a tough road. I'll say that. I think probably. Well, we'll get into that. That's preview stuff. But yeah. Is there anything else you wanted to add?
Bama has a cakewalk left now.
Unless you're considering Princeton.
Yeah,
Because they're
but
so good. That's why they have a
no.
cakewalk. Yep.
Because
Yep.
they got paired with Arizona, who's awful. Baylor, who doesn't even play defense. Then the 4 seed on that side. Who's the 4 seed? Virginia. They got beat.
Yeah.
Alabama's going to have to go through a 16 seed, an 8 seed, a 5 seed,
Hey, Baylor
and
lost
then
to Creighton.
at most a 6 seed.
Yeah, because in my bracket I had Baylor going into the next round.
They do.
That's
Yeah.
what fucked me over. For
Yeah. You can definitely fall quickly. That is for sure. It's all about max points.
Well, then we have like the Midwest region. That's 1v5 matchup and 2v3 with
That's pretty
Houston,
valid.
Miami, Xavier, and Texas.
That's about as good as it gets.
That's about as chalk as it gets.
Without Miami and Indiana switching,
Yeah.
that's about the top. We got 6-4-3-2 or 8-4-3-2 in the West.
That's the most competitive one.
I think so. Arkansas
Gonzaga
looks
might be a
good.
little fraudulent, but
Arkansas looks pretty dang solid. They beat Kansas by 1 only, but it was. I thought they looked good.
well, it's really just their coach, Eric Musselman.
Yeah.
When he just takes his,
Rip
shirt,
his
off
shirt off.
and celebrates. How can you not love Arkansas? Right?
Dude, he is a.
Duke
Musselman.
got beat.
That
was fun.
Didn't love that. Obviously, I had them in the
You
first
didn't love
round.
that.
I had them losing in the first round. Why did they
Well,
have
at
to
least
win
they
that
got
game?
beat. It's Duke. Nobody likes Duke.
Yeah, I like them losing, but couldn't have lost to Oral Roberts. Like, come on.
Well, that would have been pretty cash money of them,
I
but
would have liked that a lot. Oral Roberts, I had going relatively deep, unfortunately. Do you have any other games you wanted to cover
man.
without previewing for
Yeah,
Thursday?
keeping everything intact. UCLA, every time that they take the floor, they dominate, but have another star player get hurt, and it's just like, oh, this is cool.
Cool.
It's not like I have them winning the national championship.
How long can we keep this up?
I have
for?
them winning my bracket for us.
Yeah. We'll see. I have them over Alabama, so I need them to go as well. But or no, Houston.
Man,
I have Houston beating UCLA in the Final Four, so we're okay. We've got time. But speaking of March Madness and all the crazy upsets, I think it's about time we hop into this tier talk.
a little custom tier list.
No, custom
See what
tier
we
list.
got,
This is our
gents?
first attempt at a custom tier list. So what, obviously I've alluded to it. Redden and I went back the last 5 years and picked all the best upsets. I think we did like 12 seeds or higher.
Yeah.
That
Sounds
won
good
in
to
the
me.
first round or something like that. And we're just going to rank their logos. All right. So we're going to start off with ACU here. And
Abilene Christian University.
Abilene
Can you make
Christian.
this full screen? Thank you.
Yes. Yep, we're getting that there. I like that logo. What is that, like a
I can't.
Panther?
bobcat?
Bobcat.
It's a
probably.
bobcat. You
There
know,
you go.
my elementary school, we were the Bollesburg Bobcats.
I kinda
Totally
like,
irrelevant.
I kind of like it.
I think it's a B tier.
I like it in B.
Because, like, I don't feel like you needed all 3 of the letters if you're going to have that graphic of a picture with it.
Yeah, they could have kept it more simple, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't like this one.
Boston University.
is very. It's
Oh,
an
I know
F.
somebody
It's
that goes
just
there.
that's F.
It's just the words. It's not a logo.
Yeah,
I don't.
it's pretty bad.
I don't think they even have. No, look up the Boston University.
You're thinking of Boston College.
Yeah, you're thinking of
That's
Boston
what I'm
College.
thinking.
Not
They're red
Boston
too, right?
University.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's Boston University.
Yikes. The BU isn't as bad, but
Yeah, but it's not
Yeah,
like they're
I'm probably
official.
thinking of Boston College.
yeah, we just picked the
Boston
best one.
College has a decent logo.
Yeah, I like Boston College. I don't know who this is.
Buffalo.
Oh, Buffalo. Okay, perfect.
We got Buffalo. I don't know who did they
It's unique.
upset. Ohio State, Michigan State.
I like the simplicity yet the intricacy of it. You know, it's not overly busy, but it gets the point
It's just an
across.
altered Bulls logo, dude.
Yeah,
It's just the fucking Bulls logo.
I was gonna say I'm not getting
Flip it upside
Buffalo
down. It's a
vibes.
robot
like-
reading a book.
It's definitely
Yeah.
scary though. It's definitely scary.
I'm
Top 10
comfortable with
hitting
this.
hidden meaning.
I don't
C,
see that.
maybe.
I was gonna say
If you go to the
B,
Bulls
top
logo,
B.
Yeah, I like B.
back in the day, you'd be looking at a Watch Mojo fucking list video. You'd be like, turn this upside down, and it's a hidden meaning.
Those hidden logo things are insane though.
Like the FedEx with the
the
arrow.
FedEx one, you can
That's
never.
not. I don't
unsee.
think.
Yep.
Oh, I just learned about this.
The A to Z and the Amazon.
that
Yeah.
one's pretty simple.
Mom
the
and
FedEx
Wendy's.
one, like once you see it, you forever see it.
Yep, it's a part of your brain. Alters your brain chemistry.
There's a couple other ones I will not mention, but yeah.
Interesting.
Okay, we'll bring it up after.
Very interesting. So what do we say? B here?
I like B,
Bottom
yeah.
of B.
B. I've actually been to Florida Gulf Coast.
Really?
University. Yes.
Fort Myers.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
We were just
My
there the
dad
other
got
day.
a shirt.
We were.
I was like in their gift shop and everything. Yeah. It
Wow.
was cool.
So based on that,
They beat Georgetown in 2013.
I like it.
I think they're a C tier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
What-
C.
I don't know.
It's
if I
very
like
cartoony.
That. Yeah. I don't know.
I don't like
kinda
that
like the
fucking
cartoon
eagle or
look.
whatever it is.
Yeah, it's just I don't know.
It's not doing it for me.
They
you know?
they went to like a high school design class and was like, "Hey, give us a logo."
Yeah.
And
It's
then they came up with
unique,
this.
but it's not.
good, but it's not.
It's too bubbly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
It's not sharp
I
enough.
get like Tom and Jerry vibes here. I just don't
Yeah.
like it.
I like
it looks
that.
like
Just
the
don't like it.
font and the angle of everything that would have been like a cartoon title.
Yeah.
100%.
Furman.
Furman up next.
That's a
What is
dark
Furman? The Furman
shit.
what?
The
Oh, yeah,
Crystal
bird.
Furman.
no, what were they? The Furman Paladins, right? Yeah.
Ooh, then that does not. Yes, this is the Furman Paladins. But based on just that logo, though,
It's a North Star.
God, it can't be above
It
a B.
blows.
It can't. Yeah, it's low. It's low.
I was gonna say B. It's kind of clean.
It's clean,
Yeah,
but,
but like it's
They
but
re.
it's too clean.
This is a little thing I learned. I don't know if it's true or not. I believe it is on Pardon My Take this morning. I listened to it. No free shout outs though.
Yeah.
They used to be the Furman University Christian Knights.
Interesting. I like the Paladins more.
Furman University Christian Knights.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
Say that real slow. Think about it.
Yeah, like if you
Put
just
that one in your brain.
took the first letter,
Huh.
you know? So smart rebranding by them. Smart rebranding by them.
Very
probably.
smart. For that, we'll put them in the top of C, just because it's kind of clean and they
Yeah. And it looks way better than Florida Gulf Coast.
Yeah. Yep. Definitely.
Liberty University.
I feel like it's very similar to ACU.
I
should probably
agree.
put it right next to it, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very, very similar actually. When you look at this
I like
slant.
the colors more.
Keep in mind that we're ranking these
Yep.
relative to one another.
Yeah.
None of these logos are really all that great compared to like NFL logos or anything.
Yeah, there's-
but I'd say.
But I have ones I would definitely put above the ones we've got in there.
Yeah.
right now.
Correct. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Like Loyola, for instance.
Yes. Loyola is a great example of an
I like
A-tier
Loyola.
logo.
Yeah, that's at least A.
At least. Very scary looking guy, and the L really drives Loyola home.
Yeah.
Marshall, that's C tier at best.
What? I kind of
It's
liked.
low, I'd say bottom B.
Yeah, I kind of like Marshall's logo.
They don't have a
It's
mascot.
Yeah, it's just
That's
the word
lame.
and an M.
Marshall,
Aren't they
It
the
goes
Green
above.
Herd?
the Marshall
Yeah, it does.
Maroons.
I don't know. I like them. I like them at bottom B, I guess. I can work with that.
What is this MT?
The Marshall Thundering Herd.
Ooh,
Sick
that's a
name.
badass name. It's too bad they
Big
completely
empty.
botched the logo.
MT, Middle Tennessee. I
Big
don't know.
Empty.
It's hard to tell what that is.
Yeah, it's supposed.
horse?
I think it's a
Look it
horse
up.
on top. Yeah,
Okay.
it's just the way that
I
this
couldn't tell if that was a
program
Maybe it's a
cropped.
Pegasus.
cropped it in.
Pegasus was what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Pegasus.
I'm going between Furman and Dunk City.
I think it might be a
Yeah.
ponytail.
I like that.
I like it right there.
I like
yeah.
that.
New Mexico State. I
like
can't remember who
That's
they beat.
got to be an A tier.
Yeah,
No.
that's going in front of Loyola.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh
thing.
yeah,
that thing
that's
is
a pretty
sick.
good logo.
I like that. North Texas. So this is irrelevant to the logo, but whenever we go down to Texas every year, we drive by North Texas's university, and we get there pretty late, and like their whole campus is just green. They have
Well,
lights
that's sick.
everywhere, and it's like a fluorescent green, like glow. Oh, this is so
That is
sick.
sick.
So I really like their colors, but their logo is
Mid.
probably
Nothing-
B.
Do you
It's-
guys remember
It's below Marshall.
Yeah.
in those pictures out of South Dakota where the storm, like there's a storm and it was all fucking
Tying a
green?
noose with that cord there.
I know how to tie a noose. No, I'm just like wrapping it around.
Okay. Anyways,
Wow.
Do you remember those photos?
I did not see
Negative Ghost Rider.
What the fuck is the matter with you guys? They were
Oh yeah,
so
but
good.
we don't know.
Yeah, but we watch
Fuck
March
us for
Madness,
knowing what
so
the
we're
power guard
psychopaths.
spot is.
Fuck that.
All right, Oral Roberts.
Too much.
Yeah, I gotta go top of C.
Name
Maybe?
is Oral.
Yeah.
Oral Roberts.
Okay, are we good with that there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Princeton as the
The
S tier.
Princeton Tigers. I agree.
That is.
Big
I mean, it's
fan.
like a rip off of
That's
the
as an
Bengals,
S?
but it's
It's good
top
for an
tier.
Ivy League school.
say-
Impressive that they're that.
But that's not better than
That's
Ice.
awful.
You don't
That's
think
an
so?
awful, guys. That's an awful
It's like
logo.
the perfect mixture of clean.
When I see it up there,
That's
I
lazy.
do want Loyola to be S
Guys,
tier.
you can make that in a fucking Call of Duty emblem maker.
I want
With that's
Mexico.
like
I think
3
we,
layers,
I think we
guys.
flip A and S completely. Now that I look at them up there,
I like
Okay.
Loyola up. I gotta keep fucking.
I like
New
that.
Mexico down.
what?
Guys,
No, not New Mexico.
I
If
don't
anything,
like
it's
New
Loyola.
Mexico.
Okay, well you could.
I like this a lot. Richmond Spiders.
Very.
I hate
snazzy.
spiders, so if it were me.
Very
I
simple.
don't think spiders are a very good mascot.
No,
I don't think
you can
so
step
either.
on 'em.
I think
Yeah.
that's. I think having a bug that's
Yeah.
fucking lame.
Where would you have
Yeah.
spiders on your list of animals you could take in a fight?
What?
Remember the tier list we did with the.
Oh, I kill it. With
Yeah,
spiders.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah, exactly.
Terrible mascot.
I think.
I think I'll give them the credit though that it's like a bug, but when you get down to the actual logo, I think they do a good job of conveying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
The only thing
it's
worse
convey.
than having
No,
like the
it kinda looks like a
spiders is
tick.
like the Seattle E. coli. You know, like
A bacteria.
there's nothing less intimidating than a fucking tiny little arachnid.
Yeah, I kind of like this. What do you guys think? C tier?
I was
Mid-C
thinking
tier?
C. Yeah.
Yeah,
Probably ahead of Furman.
yeah. I'm good with it there.
Okay.
Yeah.
What has better logos, mammals or avian, like birds?
Probably birds.
I think birds.
I think birds are probably
I'd
just easier
agree.
for them to make.
Birds are
Yeah.
up there, but
Birds are easier to like make really good. I
So-
think.
so
But
you
you can
guys
make
think-
birds really simple.
You think most bird logos are better than most mammal
Yes.
logos?
yeah, for the
Yes.
most part. There's definitely mammal that are better than bird, but
Like a sick wolf or bear is
Yeah.
very, very good.
okay. So we got
I
SFA
wonder
here.
why that is.
Stephen F.
Why isn't it like the fucking, I guess Florida gators? Like, why aren't there more turtles and snakes and lizards?
Because snakes is like bad branding. I think turtles
Yeah.
are slow. Also bad branding.
Yeah.
Offensive.
Yeah, you're probably not gonna. People aren't gonna buy snake
Yeah,
here.
nobody wants to be.
I don't
snakes.
know. It could be like
It sounds
cool.
cool.
San Francisco snakes.
But
San
yeah,
Francisco.
you don't want to be
Seattle
the snake.
snakes.
I just it sounds kind of cool, but also I'm with you.
People
I like
just
SFA
don't like
in
it.
the F tier.
I mean, they were in the
Stephen F.
Bible.
Austin?
The first enemy in the
In
Bible.
the what?
I like them in the F tier.
You don't like that at all?
Guys,
Look at what it is. It's letters over the state they're in.
that shit blows. I gotta put the
Alright.
peacock in S. I like the peacock.
Peacock is very St. Peter's, right?
Yep. St. Peter's.
I like them.
I like them A.
A
like 'em
top
top.
of
Up
A.
to you guys.
I like them.
Yeah.
I wish they had more color to it. You know.
I agree, but they do a good job of making it look angry.
I think Mrs. Thurn went to.
Really?
I think she's got a peacock.
That's Upper
Where are
Iowa.
they from?
Oh yeah.
St. Peter's is in like
No, I know.
downtown
That's
New
why I was
Jersey.
New Jersey, yeah.
Because I know she was from the Peacocks.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay. Who the hell is that?
I don't
That's
even know.
University of California, Irvine.
All right.
Very
this
shitty logo.
got
That looks
me.
like-
F.
This is like Iowa State's logo from like 1857.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's better than
ISC.
Boston. That's worse than Boston University, actually. Now that I look
Yeah.
at
They
it.
got 2 horseshoes. Yeah, it looks like you're playing fucking horseshoes.
I like
like
it that
that.
order.
That's
That's,
right.
exactly
That's
the
the right
order
one.
I
I was
hadn't
going to
arranged
say.
it, so I was.
That was the
UMBC.
exact- Me S tier.
I like it.
I like
Me
that
a
S
lot.
tier. Me
What is
S.
it, like a golden retriever or something?
Yeah. How can
Yeah.
you make a golden retriever look badass? That.
And that's the right use of letters within
Have
the
you-
logo.
I don't know what it is, but I'll get a lot of Chinese people on my Instagram. A lot
Really?
of Chinese people love golden retrievers. You don't see
most-
them with
I think-
any
yeah,
other
I'm not
dog.
sure
Have you
that
noticed this?
matters with race. I
I
think
think
they
a
just
lot of
love
people
golden
like-
retrievers.
No,
Golden
it'll
retrievers.
be like dubbed over. There will be Chinese text and everything. It'll be like a well trained golden retriever. No, I mean like people from China living in China. They'll have entire pages dedicated for their fucking golden retriever.
I've never ended up on China's
that was
golden retriever
foul.
talk.
You'll
but
just see it on
That
Instagram
was
sometimes, and
foul.
you're like, "Damn, that dog is so smart."
All right. The
You and I.
Panthers. You and I.
I love their logo.
I
Home
think
state.
This is great.
I
I
do like their logo.
love their
I
logo.
think
this
it's a little
is an A.
simple for that. What's the modernized one?
Probably
Because
the
that
same.
looks
Is there a
old.
more
You and I?
modern one?
I think that's
I think
it.
it's still that.
I think it's
Yeah.
that.
Look it up, please. Pretty please.
Union logo.
Oops.
No.
Hmm. Okay, here we go.
Mm.
Yeah, I've never seen a different one.
Because the letters are awful.
Doesn't the one?
I don't know. What
I
you're
feel like the
talking
one
about,
we
Dave.
have looks like kind of thin. The lines look thin, but it
I
might
think it's
just be
just
the
how it's like
pixelation.
It's just the way it's in there. I think.
Okay, no problem.
Overall,
I think
Look at that one.
I'll probably give them an A.
Ooh.
Look at the Panther there without the letters. That is horrible. But when you put the
Yeah.
letters
Really?
in, they did a good job of
Yeah.
like bringing it all together. I never realized how badass that Panther was though, because the
I
whole
wish we
logo.
could zoom in on that.
Yeah.
It's basically
It's our
just
best
the-
logo
Unity
yet.
Dome,
It's
bro.
just the Carolina Panther.
Oh, that one's
logo.
hard.
that's
Yeah,
dope.
he's
That one's
crawling
hard.
through the
That one's
Unity Dome.
hot.
All
So
right,
where
I
we
like him
putting
an
this?
A. I like him an
I like them A or S.
I like an S.
I say A.
I,
Top
it's
of
the
A.
same as UMBC.
but
but
it's
a
they
better
have
color
a
scheme.
Panther, and UMBC made a golden retriever.
Oh, okay,
What's
that's true.
UMBC?
Where is it?
What is
Bot, New Jersey.
University of Massachusetts,
That's what I was thinking.
it?
Boston
What was
College.
That's what I
the
say,
University
BC
of
was Boston College in my
Appalachia?
mind.
That was football.
Oh, University of Maryland, Baltimore County.
Ah.
That's it.
Dude,
That
when they
place
showed the
sounds rough.
pictures of that one versus Virginia's like stadium,
Oh, that was nuts.
that one was crazy.
Yeah.
So was St. Peter's in Kentucky.
Yeah.
Those
yeah.
ones were
Yeah,
nuts.
St.
What was the one they
Peter's
do
was playing
this?
in, like, a high school
Purdue
game.
and FDU.
Yeah, yeah, I love looking at those pictures.
So
yeah,
that's-
right.
I was
That's
hoping you guys wouldn't turn around and
that actually might be worse than the UC Irvine.
Yeah, we must not have done them justice because there's no way that that's their logo.
If
Oh,
you
it
just like
is.
look it up, it's. I mean, that's like their university logo.
What's the
The Knights.
Oh, there we
the
go.
Knights
Okay.
logo.
What are they?
We should have
Do
look
the-
up FDU.
Knights. Okay, that's actually a decent logo.
I like the FDU Knights logo.
This
actually.
logo
You picked a bad one
is
to
a
put in
B.
the tier list.
Well, I
I'm not
went with
gonna
their
lie to
the
you.
one they had on their official page.
Okay, well, oh,
Oh, whoa.
little
Dude,
curveball there. Pick the more blue one over. There you go.
Yeah.
That one I would probably put in the A or S tier.
I like this one more.
Yeah, it depends on. I'm sure they like alternate it like based on like what
Yeah,
apparel.
So
I'm
they
sure
didn't
this
go.
is- I'm
They
sure this
didn't
is a
go with
home
an
and
actual
this is
knight.
away.
They
Yeah.
went with a knight from chess.
Chess. Very interesting move.
Yeah, that's.
I don't know.
I think it's
I'm not-
unique though.
I feel like this is something like if you were playing like Wii baseball or something, like that would be a logo. That would be.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. You're right. So go back to the tier list.
Ooh,
When where
that's
do we?
kind of hard.
That's
That's
dope.
crazy.
I like that. So then, let's say that's
Out of
the
respect, we can put it up in S.
What?
Okay, not that
A.
logo, but considering they had their other logo. Yeah.
night. Let's put them A, bottom of A.
Yeah.
This one.
We're talking the
We're
normal
talking-
chess piece
Yeah,
one.
chess piece FDU logo.
Okay. Well, that
It's
does
on me.
that does conclude our tier list here. If you enjoyed
Anything out
it,
of place? I think I'm pretty comfortable
I
with.
say if you enjoyed it, let us know. If you have any gripes, let us know. Let us know what your favorite upset was. If you remember one in particular, obviously the UMBC one I remember because I somehow picked them. And then the Furman and the Princeton are fresh.
The all-time upset I remember is Dunk City because I remember
Hmm.
when they were just dunking the ball every time down the court. It felt like.
Yeah,
Like that's all they did.
it is pretty exciting to watch, I will say. But yeah, with that, I don't know if we don't really have a lot else. It's all
about
old
it.
news, yeah,
Yep.
kind of with the week off. But be sure to come back Wednesday at 6 p.m. We will be live as per usual with a lot of March Madness preview is my
Yep.
assumption, and I'm sure there'll be more free agency news by then. But in the meantime, do we have any words from the couch?
I got nothing. I've been watching TV shows lately, but that's
Oh.
about it.
Proud of
TV
you, James.
shows. Any specifics? Or?
I finished The Last of Us. That show's really good.
Really? Recommend?
Really good. I highly recommend it.
Okay.
Yes.
That's Netflix?
Did you play the
That's
game?
on HBO Max.
No, he wants me.
I wanna play the
Like
game.
I'm getting on my computer, and he's like, "I'll help you pay for it if you let me play."
I
Why
swear
don't
to
you just
God,
get
I
the
wanna play-
PlayStation up here?
Because I sold it to Kenzie.
You sold it to your fucking.
Yes,
Guess
forever
so.
ago.
Guess so.
Steal it.
No.
I'll steal
All right, Last of Us. Shout out Last of Us. Redbone, any last words?
I've been watching
We got more from James.
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's just tits, bro.
I'm
That's it.
wow. Shout out.
Like it'll be like, oh,
Alright.
what a discovery.
I know what you're
What
gonna say. We were
what a
talking about this.
discovery. Let's go discuss it in the whorehouse. And then they'll go to the whorehouse and then they'll talk about it. And then it'll just pan off
And
to
then there'll
another
be a
scene.
fight.
Maybe it'll be a fight.
Whorehouse.
And then it's like,
Interesting.
oh my god, I can't believe they just did that. Let's go blow off some steam at the whorehouse. And then just back to the whorehouse.
James
It's
got
all
the
it
plot all
is.
figured out.
Yeah.
Wow.
But-
I see why it was
That's
one of the
what
most
it-
popular
I-
shows.
I bet it saves a lot of money on like sets and everything because they're not like walking through a town talking about it.
Yeah.
They just have to set up one little place and have some lady get naked or whatever. But yeah,
That's not too much to ask, right?
Good budgeting by them.
Yeah, shout out.
well, they had. I think Game of Thrones was the most expensive TV show per episode ever.
How?
What?
Look that up, please.
Jamie, look that up for me.
I think
You
at the
look it
time they spent the most money per episode.
You've
Interesting.
got a phone.
Like, it's in my
James
pocket
likes
and
to
you
bring
guys
up
have-
random facts and have us look them up.
And force us to look it up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
look that up for
Fucking
me.
look that up.
Hey,
Can I
look
do-
that up. What's
with-
the old logo?
with the
Don't they have a newer
Saltiga
logo?
bread.
Look that up.
Look it up now.
What was that fact that I just made up? Yeah, go ahead
6
and look that up.
million per episode.
Holy shit!
Yeah, go fuck yourselves.
You know that. That's not. What,
No,
I'm
we
not
didn't
saying the
do all
fact
the
is
camera.
wrong.
Like,
I'm
no
not saying
way.
the fact is wrong. I'm saying you just like to bring up random stuff and have us look it
No,
up.
you guys are like, "Psh,
I did not say the fact was wrong.
I'm sure you believe that, huh?
Oh god.
Nobody
6
said.
million, man.
No one said the fact was wrong.
Those sets are really good, though.
That's
Really
probably why.
huge sets.
That is probably why.
Nothing.
Nothing from Alex.
I'm
Anyways,
sitting there.
Let's go blow off some steam at the whorehouse.
Redbone, this is a bit weird. I'm not calling on you from the couch, but do you have any last words before we sign off for Wednesday? We will probably be getting some videos out this week. Be looking out for that.
I
last words,
No,
or
I
you
was
just
just
wanna
going to
continue?
correct us quick. Lord of the Rings was more expensive.
58
Oh.
million.
Recently?
Yeah.
Okay, that I said at the time it was.
Yeah.
Duh.
Okay.
I said at the time. That
Covering
was
his
the
ass. Fair enough.
most. What do you mean cover my ass? I said at the time.
We'll
I think it was
figure
the
it
most.
out later.
This isn't off the scene.
Deuces.